Did not da. Good day. Hello, Morten Ostad here. Welcome to my channel. Not a huge video or anything today. I just wanted to show you guys something that I picked up at Rock og Rolls, the second-hand record store here in Oslo a few days ago. So there's this band that I've always had sort of in a peripheral approach to. I know I like them, and I should have bought stuff by them when they were around. Maybe I did. I don't exactly remember how long ago. I've owned one CD from them for many years, and they're a Welsh band, hence the stuff. All right, Bell and Sebastian are Scottish, but we call them Celtic brothers in arms. You know, I love Super Furry Animals and the way that they, and obviously Gruff Rhys in his solo careers sang in both English and Welsh, or Cymru. There was one or other couple of bands who also did this that I have been fond of for many years. For example, Catatonia in the beginning. In Catatonia in the beginning, they would also sing in Welsh, Ceres Matthews. But when they started getting success after their first album, I think they did one more song on one album in Welsh, and then they sort of ditched that. Of course, we've got Gwenno Saunders, who more or less exclusively sings in Welsh, except for one album where she sings in Cornish. But Gorky's Zygotic Mynci. They were a Welsh band, and they were around from 91 until 2006, releasing a fair amount of albums, and I do sometimes come across them. I reckon I bought this 24 years ago or something like that. I remember because this showed up in Norwegian record stores, and were, you know, the in-store critic would hail them, and I remember I liked them, but then I guess I just sort of slipped my mind, and now last few years, also with the vinyl community and everything, I've wanted to get more albums by them, but I thought, no, I want to get see if I can find some vinyl. That has turned out to be fairly difficult, so I haven't really gotten any more. And I featured this in my highly successful Welsh vinyl tag back in January. But you know, they're hailed, or sorry, no, they're more so hailed. Well, why not? But they are God, what am I trying to say? Well, they are described as a psychedelic folk rock band. I don't know how much stock I would take in that, but like I said, I really like them, and at Rock and Rolls a few days ago, and actually today as well, but I didn't buy any more. I did see that they had a bunch of their records on CD. So I got this. This is Gorky's Zygotic Mynci, Clan Furog, I think it is pronounced. And this, it turned out, I didn't see that when I got home, but it's only got 4 songs, so I guess it's sort of an EP. But it's got I like the artwork here. There we are, so. And the other one they had is a proper album, and I picked up, and this is Barafundle. Now this one is gonna be released on Record Store Day, on April 12th, and if it shows up here in Norway, I will. It's definitely one of my, you know, top 3-4 picks for that day. And if it doesn't show up, and any of you in the vinyl community see it, you know what you need to do. Well, you can contact me, and then we'll see what we can do. I don't know, or something like that. So these are the 2 additions to my third or my first rather, Gorky's album, and or a 1.5 edition, I suppose. And yeah, I just wanted to show them to you. I don't have that much more to say. They don't, like I said, they're not around anymore. I know they started the first 2 releases were self-release cassettes, much like the predecessor to Super Furry Animals did. Could probably make a tune out of that. That was a couple of fire trucks. And the other reason I wanted to make this video today is I got this in the mail. Thought I would unenvelope, unbox this with you guys. I bought this on eBay or from eBay. So let's have a look, shall we? Here we are. It is a cassette, which I don't buy a lot of, but there are a few cassettes that I want to have to complete a collection I do have. This is INXS. So we go from Wales to New South Wales. Elegantly Wasted, their final studio album. Well, final as far as the proper INXS goes. And you might think, well, what are you getting that for? Well, as you probably have seen if you follow my channel for a while, I have all their studio albums on CD, as well as that. Is that one album, isn't it? That I made after Michael passed away. And then last year I completed my collection of INXS studio albums on vinyl. And I'm not. If any of that later stuff is available on vinyl, I don't know. I don't really want to get that. And I also should get their live album on vinyl. I suddenly remembered. But I have had for many years some of their studio albums on cassette as well, and I thought it would be funny maybe to complete that. So that's why I got it. So like I said, it's not complete yet, but I thought I'd show you what I have. I think they picked up this one about a year or so ago. So this is the Swing. That's the oldest one I have. This one I've had since I was a kid. INXS Listen Like Thieves. And this one I also had since all the way back then. Kick. And not that long ago I got X, I think. Or is this one of my old ones? Now I don't remember. No, I think I got this not that long ago. And last year I also got Welcome to Wherever You Are. Totally different album cover art than the CD. And the vinyl also had a completely different cover art. And finally also, I think this was also last year, I think I got Full Moon Dirty Hearts. And then we can add Elegantly Wasted to that. And I'm also, collecting INXS on 7-inch. It's not complete. There are lots of variants as well, and some Australian releases that aren't either available in European and or American release from the earliest days. Some of those I don't think have cover art. And, you see them on eBay, but they're fairly expensive and shipping from Australia. But if I do find them, I love to get them. And then there's And then there's the singles from these two. There might be one or two of them, but the rest are, they stopped vinyl 7-inch singles, and only released singles on, actually I think they released some of those on cassette singles, and the rest were CD singles. So, you know, no matter how close I get to finishing this, I won't be able to, because they simply don't exist. The same thing with the Depeche Mode 7-inch. I reached the end of their vinyl singles period. There have been some releases after that, sort of here and there, but since it's not possible to get them complete after that point, I stopped collecting them. And then maybe, you know, I'll grab some 12 inches as well, but INXS I find is funny to collect. So those were the things I just wanted to show you in this video. I had a very early day today where I had some things I had to do, and then I went looking around, had some coffee, and days are getting longer, and I suddenly realized I was back in my apartment and it was just after 1 o'clock, and hey ho, how do you feel the rest of the day? So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you soon in another video. Bye bye.